More or less.
Okay. Hey everybody, let's get down to business. We've got 3 doors to deal with today. A couple of familiar faces.
Let's give it a shot.
I'm gonna take out the speed test first, as per the usual.
Gotta move quick once the process shows up.
Loaded up with a pair of unfamiliar functions. Load, which we've seen a little bit of previously. Laying down a couple of packets. And ping. Ping is a very fast function. Super quick to come out. Pretty good range, but it's incredibly weak. We can also see that our load here has been upgraded with breach, so we can spawn our packets a fair distance away from us instead of right in front of us like normal.
Here come your old friends.
Some lucky placements of load beforehand. Things are much easier than last time.
Not much time left.
Seconds to spare.
You did it. And we're back.
1 down, 2 to go. Let's take on the planning test next.
Door 3, one more time. Hey, watch out!
Alright, 1 jerk, crash, and breach. Now this one is a little bit interesting. One of the things that I really like about the planning test is that it teaches you things about functions that you might not otherwise know. You can see here that crash can get backstabs, which deal extra damage. And when you crash a process, it becomes vulnerable to extra damage. Now, we can get very close, but honestly I'm being quite stupid here. The answer is very obvious, and I'm going to get it in short order.
Not quite.
Crash can only be applied once. However, it lasts for a full 3 seconds, which means that you can get multiple large attacks to take advantage of it.
Scratch that. We're done. You are quick.
Now let's take a look at the new one. Performance test.
Lucky door number 4. What do we have this time?
So, the performance test should really be named the endurance test. Here's how it works. We have a given amount of memory and a certain number of functions to choose from. In this case, we are going to make our first loadout a sparked out
There's
bounce.
the bell.
Now we have to successfully fend off a certain number of waves in order to pass the test. Wave number 1 is a single jerk. And our quite powerful bounce takes care of that in short order. Now, returning back to the access point, we can see that we have a few more memory and a few more functions to choose from. This is how the pattern goes. We get stronger as the test progresses, but so will the process. I don't want to walk out there with only one function under my belt, so we are going to take the upgrade off of Bounce and walk out of there with Jaunt. As usual, strategic application of Bounce makes it no problem at all to clear out a small crowd. Alright, round number 3. Up to a full 8 memory. And we've got Get, my old favorite. And we are going to spark out Bounce again.
Last round.
Looks like wave number 3 is just wave number 1 plus wave number 2.
Whoa.
Shotgunning effect of the spark on Bounce makes it quite powerful, as we've seen in the past. A turn can be a little bit weird sometimes, telling us that certain functions are blocked, but if you know that it's not true, you can just ignore it. I'm getting ready on the jaunt in case the jerk manages to catch up to me. And with a pair of strategically placed gets,
We have a winner.
we are right on the edge of a new level.
You felt that, right?
The swelling of power. That's it for this trip to the sandbox. Gonna say hello to our little friend.
Luna, fetch. That's our girl.
And it's time for us to get back out there.
I'm sure I'll be fine.